Welcome everyone to the stream. Yes, this time we are alone. We don't have a guest stars. The DCTV show is over somewhere else, and obviously Arrowverse scenes is not available as well. So I'm all alone for this one. But regardless, we're still doing the watch party. Welcome everyone to my watch party for The Flash, season 9, episode 2. I don't know how many people were expecting for this stream. Last week was really cool. So I don't know how much it will be over here, but hopefully we do get quite some people at least. But yeah, how's everyone doing? How's it going? Are you guys looking forward for episode 2 of The Flash season 9? Let me know everything, guys. Now, obviously, this episode we have quite some, interesting things that were obviously left on hold with like a cliffhanger. We had two cliffhangers from the ending of episode 1, which I'm very intrigued to see how it will fit into episode 2. Obviously, first things first, we'll do like a little bit of like an episode preview because there's still 30 minutes for the episode to air and there's not really anything to really say. So we'll do like an episode preview. I'll go over the synopsis pretty much for episode 2. I didn't really do the promo breakdown. I have watched the promo for the episode, but I didn't really do like a full-on breakdown on it or anything like that. Or just like promo images. I don't think I went over the promo images any, but that I apologize for the inconsistencies. Hopefully I do become more consistent with the Flash this season. Now, I do know that we did also get a Superman and Lois trailer. I don't want to really react to that right now because I will get copyrighted if it does, and I don't really want to get copyrighted if I'm being honest. So, what the hell was that? There's a timer. Oh, it's because I put a stopwatch, I think. Let me turn that off. There we go. That was weird. I don't know if you guys were able to hear it, but there was like some ringing. So, there was some ringing because I opened up the stopwatch for obviously the watch party and yeah, it started ringing. Someone asks where can I watch it now. First things first, I will say this right off the bat. I will not be showing the episode. Obviously, this is an episode. Yes, it's a watch party, but for those who don't know what watch parties are, essentially like I'm watching the episode, but like I put a timer so you guys can see where I'm at. And like obviously for those watching the episode live, I'll be watching the episode live as well. So you guys will automatically be able to see where I'm at. But for those watching it on playback, for example, then you guys can see through the timestamp which scene I'm pretty much reacting to. But in regards to where you can watch it, there is a website called US TV Now. This is completely legal. So like, I will not get into trouble for advertising or anything like that because it's completely illegal, completely safe, so nothing's gonna happen. But this is essentially what like the U.S. military and stuff use. Now, as I said, you do need to pay for it, but you could do this thing where you just pay for the daily trial, the 1 day trial, which it's only $2, I believe, but that's a pretty good price to be fair. Just pay $2 and you get to watch the episode for 24 hours. It might even be $1 to be completely honest, but you can do this every single week. Just pay $2, watch the episode, pay $2, watch the episode, rather than going for like a complete subscription because the subscription is kind of a scam compared to the 1 day free trial. Oh, you have to not the 1 day free trial. Sorry, the 24-hour trial, basically, where you pay for it and then you just watch it for 24 hours and your subscription is gone. But like, if you really think about it, you're only watching one episode every week. So financially wise, you'll be better off doing the 1 day trial every single week. It would be better like that. I will try to pin. I don't think I can put it on StreamYard, so I'll do it somewhere else. Arrowverse scenes is in the chat. Why am I a simp? What makes me a simp? Arrowverse. I mean, it depends. I could be a simp sometimes, but I will pin it really quickly so you guys can obviously, for anyone new as well, you guys can automatically see it as well because it will just be up on the screen or over. Yeah, okay, it's up. But yeah, now that that's aside, we do have the synopsis, as I said, for episode 2 of season 9, which we'll be going over. So the episode is titled Hear No Evil, I believe, or something like that. But new kid in town, Barry feels guilty for what happened to Caitlin, and Mark comes up with a plan which makes everyone skeptical. Meanwhile, Red Death looms in Central City and commands that failure is not an option. Joe asks Cecile to make a choice which leads Cecile to think about the greater good, and Allegra and Chester take a step in a new direction. So there are quite some stuff to talk about over here in terms of what's actually happening. Obviously, new kid in town. It could be Caitlyn. You could be saying Caitlyn's new character, whoever it is, could be the new kid in town. I do see that quite possible. It could also be referring to the new meta we're getting, which is pretty much the Fiddler 2.0. It's like a post-crisis Fiddler. But my best guess would be that it's most probably related to Caitlyn or something along those lines at least. But yeah, Barry feels guilty for what happened to Caitlyn, and Mark comes up with a plan which makes everyone skeptical. Now, obviously, Barry would feel guilty because, well, he's pretty much the cause of all of this. Like, he's the one that destroyed Caitlyn's lab. He's the one that made, he didn't really make Caitlyn continue the plan, but he definitely did provoke it because he's the one that destroyed it. And I did watch the sneak peek for the episode as well, so that is quite interesting. But yeah, you do see Barry's guilt like kind of kicking in, and I'm very interested to see how that plays a part into the episode. But it will be interesting to see what happened to Caitlyn and Frost. Like, how's this new Frost created, or this new character? They call her Snow, but I guess we'll find out more about her eventually. But they call her Snow, so it would be interesting to see like what this new character is about. How is she exactly created? What happened to Caitlyn? What happened to Frost? I'm guessing that's going to be like a season-long mystery that we're slowly going to get answers to. But as I said, it will still be interesting. Regardless. Someone in the chat is saying, "Is there any free website?" I mean, CW. You could watch it from there. Other than that, I know there are other sites online, but those are completely illegal, so I can't really talk about. I mean, I don't really know any, but I mean, if you can find one, then fair enough. But I guess we'll see. Kang says, "I do think Caitlyn will return." I mean, possibly. There's obviously a possibility that Caitlyn could return, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. I think we're sticking with this new character for a while now. I think it will be like for the majority of season 9, we're sticking around with this Frost or Snow character, shall we say. But yeah, meanwhile, Red Death looms in Central City and commands that failure is not an option. Now, obviously, we did get a Red Death cliffhanger from last episode, and I am expecting it to somewhat play a role in this episode as well. I'm not expecting Red Death to do much. All we know is that she is in control of the rogues, and she's trying to pretty much make the Flash, feel alone, I guess, because that's what she pretty much said. The Flash is not truly alone, but once I'm done with him, he will be. So, she's just trying to tear Team Flash apart pretty much. And, she's commanding the rogues to do so, in which, as we know, as I said before as well, we are getting a new rogue, that being the Fiddler 2.0. But yeah, commands that failure is not an option. Obviously, I don't know. We could see her do something like threatening something scary that makes the audience go like, "Whoa," or something like that. That would be really damn cool to see as well. I would actually love to see something like that. So Kang says, so Red Death is the one who gave Barry that nightmare in 901. I don't think so. It will be interesting to see where these nightmares are coming from, because surely it's not something normal. I don't think it's Red Death, but in the same time, I do think that they will explain eventually. If they don't, that will just be completely weird. But I am expecting them to at least follow through with it in some way. And then what do we have? Joe asks Cecile to make a choice, which leads Cecile to think about the greater good. No one really cares, but this obviously has to do with Joe leaving Central City. And obviously he did say it to Cecile. Now it will be interesting to see Cecile's reaction to this. It makes sense that she should go with Joe, but at the same time, I don't think the show is gonna do that, which it is gonna piss people off. I know. The way I always thought about it is, if Joe's gone, Cecile should just go automatically. There's no point of having Cecile really there. So I do really hope that they do make a wise choice over here. But again, at the same time, I am ready to get disappointed knowing how obsessed Eric Wallace and just the writers are with Cecile, judging from last season, which yikes. It was a big yikes for Cecile's character. And obviously the one that no one cares about, Allegra and Chester takes a step in a new direction. So that's probably, we obviously got the Chegra kiss scene. Now, whether they take a step in a new direction as a couple, which I hope not, because I don't want to see any of that. I don't want to see any Chegra or Chalegra, whatever you want to call it. I don't want to see any of that. But in the same time, I don't know. I I think they'll have more so of like an awkward interaction or something like that. Maybe they'll start like avoiding each other slowly. Maybe we could get something like that as well. I don't know. It will be interesting to see what they do over here as well. And then lastly, old friends pay an unexpected visit to Star Labs. Now, obviously, from the trailer of episode 2, we do know exactly who this returning character is, and it is what was his name again? Hartley Rathaway. It was Hartley Rathaway. So it would be interesting to see how he comes into it. I forgot, like, what his role was exactly from the promo. Like, he did seem like he asked for help or something like that. So it would be interesting to see what that's about. The episode is live in like what, 15 minutes. So I guess we will find out soon enough. But that is pretty much it in regards to the synopsis. Loop edits. Welcome, Loop edits. Pied. Okay, yeah, that does make sense actually. Pied Piper fights the Fiddler. That could actually make sense because in the season 9 trailer, we did actually get some sort of shot like where we had the Fiddler walking, and then she was facing someone who I thought was Goldface at first, but like it seemed like someone with like a trench coat or something like that. So it does actually make sense that it could be Hartley Rathaway that she does harm to, and then maybe that's why Hartley asks for help. I could see something like that as well. I hope Cecile isn't in the episode that much. Well, she's in the synopsis, so she's definitely gonna have some sort of role in the episode. But yeah, hopefully as well. Hopefully she doesn't have that big of a role because, like, last episode, her scenes in particular are the ones that completely switched me off. I know she's only had like 2 scenes, but those 2 scenes like completely switched me off. I didn't care about it at all. I don't care about Cecile's powers or anything like that. And in my opinion, she shouldn't be around doing any of the superhero stuff. If Joe leaves, as I said, which we know Jesse and Martin will only be around for 5 episodes of the season. So when Joe leaves, shall we say, let Cecile go as well, because I don't want Cecile to be around. As harsh as that sounds, but she shouldn't be there doing any superhero business or anything like that. That's why I'm not a whole fan of her like power training or anything like that. Cecile used to be a great character in season 3 to 4. Like, what happened to that Cecile? Honestly, I completely forgot what Cecile's role was really back then. JD says, do you think Caitlyn is gone for good? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm sure that we're gonna get Caitlyn at some point. Now, how we're gonna get Caitlyn is a completely other question because we're stuck with this new character for, I'm guessing, a while now. It will be interesting to see, like, obviously we know Caitlyn went into the cryo chamber and that's how that character is created. But it will be interesting to see if this persona of Caitlyn as well was within her all along as well. That would be interesting to see. And like whatever, like when Caitlyn went into that cryo chamber, it would be interesting to see that, if it's that cryo chamber that pretty much provoked that and got that persona out, because as we know, it took a while for Frost to come out. Like, this was something that was living within Caitlyn for years. We're talking about Killer Frost over here. Like, she had this since she was a kid, and she only got it in season 3. So it took time. So maybe this third persona was also taking time. But whatever she did in regards to trying to bring Frost back, I think, that's what pretty much brought in the other persona. I could see something like that happening as well. I hope Reverse Flash is the last villain. He's 100% going to be the last villain. I'd be very, very shocked if he isn't. We do know we're getting like Eddie Thawne, who seems to be the villain for the final graphic novel, or just the final arc of the season in general, or shall we say the show. But I am 100% certain they're saving Reverse Flash for the very, very last episode, because we need that final showdown between the Flash and the Reverse Flash. I'm just checking to see if the episode has started yet, which no, it's still on ad break. But yeah, we need the Reverse Flash to be the final villain. Like, he won't be a main villain or anything like that, but I am expecting him to at least be there for the final episode of the show. I heard Cecile's gonna fight Bloodworker in season 9, episode 9. Oh god, I don't think so. Because you have to think about, why are we getting all these returning characters if Cecile's gonna fight Bloodwork? So, nah, nothing like that is happening. I'm hoping we get a Speed Force War thing for the final couple of episodes. That would be cool to see. I don't know if we will actually, but it would be quite sweet to see. I know that from the most recent photos or something like that. Who was it? Nora West, Alan, and Barry were on set, but Bart wasn't. So it will be interesting to see what that's all about. Maybe it will be something similar to what they did in season 8, episode 15, where we know Jessica Parker Kennedy was available for an episode, but Jordan Fisher wasn't. So they kind of did this like off-screen scene where we had like Bart burping upstairs, and like that was an indication that Bart is upstairs chilling in bed while Nora got sucked into the still force. I think something like that is gonna happen. They'll probably do something like that. So they'll find an excuse to just get rid of Bart, and Bart won't be there. It'll just be Barry and Nora. We could get something like that. Once again, Kang comments, not gonna lie, I missed the OG chase scenes. The chase scenes were the best, man. I hope we get more of those. I hope we get more of those chase scenes, because they're really cool. Like the most recent chase scene we had was obviously in the season 8 finale, but that one was so short, man. Like I really miss like the long chase scenes, but hopefully we get more of them this season. Red Death is a speed after all, so we could get some sort of like a chase scene showdown between the two characters. That would be really, really cool to see. JD, it would be nice because they should show how much Barry has improved with the different speedsters. That would be cool as well, to just see the comparison between like the many other speedsters. I think that would be a pretty cool idea. But like you do also need to take into consideration that at this point, like, Barry would pretty much mop the floor with any speedster he's against, because he's so much faster compared to everyone else at this point. Like, we had this whole leveling up thing and everything like that, and we're at the point where Barry is at his most powerful point ever, and he is like by far the fastest speedster known now. So it will be cool to see how much he's improved, and like see him face off against the different speedsters. But again, I very, very highly doubt it. The DCTV show just tweeted out and called you out. What happened? Did he? I don't think so. I know he went to Germany or something like that, and like he's staying over at someone's, which is why he used the excuse saying that he won't be able to be live. So that's why. But I'm pretty sure he'll be here for next week's watch party. He won't be. He's not going to be here for this one. This time, it's all me. I'm alone. Um, JD says, yeah, 100%. He's leveled up so much. Kang says, I don't think Zoom is coming back, but at the same time, Eric Wallis did surprise us with Matt Letcher's Reverse Flash coming back in season 8, episode 18. So yeah, that is obviously possible, but like yes, we did have Eric Wallis spoiling way too much already. Like he's giving us more than we needed to know. But like at the same time, there's a reason why he did it, and that's because we had outdoor filming and stuff like that. But if they were to use a character like Zoom, they would have done the same thing as well. So I don't know. I do really hope Zoom comes back. I think that's the speedster most people want to see return. But it's I don't think so. I don't think it will happen though. We're at a point where it might not seem possible. Well, to be fair, yes, we did get surprised and we could still get surprised, but like we're at a point where I think it's too late for anything like that to happen. But I could be surprised, I could be wrong. Who knows? Um what happened to Barry travel back in time? I don't get it. What happened? Uh What's your thoughts on Allegra and Chester this season? I couldn't care less. These two characters have no chemistry whatsoever. I don't want them to be together, and I don't want their relationship end up being like a freaking storyline on the show because they ruined such a cool moment in last episode. Like you had Barry freaking facing a nuclear explosion, and you had them kissing, which absolutely like, destroyed the whole scene. So I mean, like fair enough if you ship them, fair enough, but nah, for me at least, it completely ruined, that like whoa moment. And same for Cecile's scenes as well, like her with her powers and stuff like that. I couldn't really care any less about her. But yeah, we have 7 minutes left for the episode to come on our screens. Will Matt Letcher be in the Flash? Yes, he is confirmed to return. JD says I had to click off with that. I'm sure you liked it, JD. I'm sure you liked it. Arrowverse scenes especially. I'm sure he loved that scene in particular as well. Um, but like going into this episode, I don't really know what I'm expecting. Obviously, as I said, we have the Fiddler as our villain. I'm interested to see what this new Snow character is all about. I hope obviously we are going to find out more about her. It seems to be somewhat of a you know big episode for her, considering that it's the episode that introduces the character. I want to see more of Red Death. I am expecting another like Red Death cool ending scene or something like that. And obviously Hartley Rathaway is returning, so it'll be pretty cool to see how he fits into all of it as well. All I'm worried about is the side stories, because that's when I'm gonna be like, my heart's gonna be beating, because I'm gonna be like, oh no, what is this, or something like that. I just don't want to get disappointed. That's all. Um, what's JD saying? I told him to fast forward it, but Arrowverse scene. I mean, I know, bro. Arrowverse scenes just he ships Chegra, whatever it is. He ships them too much. So yeah, that's Arrowverse scenes for you. I'm pretty sure Ben liked the scene as well. Like during my watch party for episode 1, I was like, "Huh, what is this?" And Ben's like, "Yes." So yeah, I don't know if he was being sarcastic or anything, but Ben probably liked that as well. Um, he made an edit of them. Sure, he did. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he did like a Chester Allegra kiss scene rescored or something like that. He could probably do something like that as well. What happens if Barry to time travel in? What happens if Barry to travel back in time for the last and final episode? You mean go back to the night of Nora Allen's murder? I think it should happen. It helps the show, like, come full circle. I'd be really cool to see that moment. Eric Wallace did say him and the writers have been rewatching season 1, and like there are lots of loose ends that they didn't tie a bow on. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do get this scene, just so like, we get everything coming full circle. We see everything from the Flash's perspective, what happens next and everything like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do see something like that. But yeah, 4 episodes, 4 4 episodes, 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left. Um, but yeah, is everyone else looking forward for this episode? Let me know as well. What are you most looking forward to? I guess for episode 2. What do you think is gonna be the final episode title? That's gonna be really cool. I don't know. I hope it's. Did we have Scarlet Speedster before? That would be something really cool to have as a episode title. Season 9, episode 13, titled Scarlet Speedster. That would be really, really cool. I hope we get an ending like that. But you concept people, you're best at this stuff. So you guys can find a good title. You could do like, I don't think they do like the final run, the last ride or something like that. Although it'd be pretty cool. I think they should do Scarlet Speedster. I think that would be a really, really cool title for the final episode of the show. Actually, that right there, that would be really, really cool. I would actually love to see that Run Barry Run. That would be something as well. Um, the last episode of the season should be an hour long. I doubt it. Arrow did do this cool thing where they had like a 2-hour finale, they had like a 1-hour documentary, and then they had the actual finale itself. It will be interesting to see if the Flash has something like that as well. Now we know obviously Supergirl didn't do it, but they had like a 2-parter finale. It will be interesting to see what the Flash does. Are we gonna get a 2-parter finale, or is it gonna be like the documentary and then we get the final episode? Because that would be really cool. I'd actually love to see something like that as well. Once again, JD is saying, I'm hoping we get something like I am. What's that? I'm the Flash. That would be really, really sick as well. I would love to see something like that. But yeah, 2 minutes left for the episode, so it should be starting anytime soon. So I'm gonna pull up the timer so that we could start. Now, obviously, guys, for any of the new people coming in, uh, for any of the new people coming in, this is obviously a watch party. I'm not showing the episode or anything like that, but like there's a link that's pinned above which allows you to watch the episode if you pay for it. You get it in HD and stuff like that. So if you pay for it, you can watch the episode and yeah, you can enjoy it. Otherwise, obviously, if you have the CW app, then you can obviously watch it over there as well. For the in regards to watching it on the link I just sent, all you have to do is just pay $2. You'd be able to watch the episode for 24 hours. But then next week you're gonna have to do the same thing as well. But again, it's $2. It's not really that deep. So it's better than the plans they actually have. So don't get yourself scammed. I'll say that as well. But yeah, there's 1 minute left. I do see some more. I do see some more questions actually. I see 2 more questions coming around, but I don't think there will be time to answer it because the episode should be starting very, very soon. Actually, I could just say it really quick. Will it be a part 1 and part 2 type thing? I hope so. That'd be really, really cool. I think we could get something like that. But oh wait, we're on the Gotham Knights trailer right now. But yeah, I am expecting a 2-part finale. That would be something I would love to see. Maybe like finish off Cobalt Blue for part 1, and then bring in Reverse Flash for part 2. Maybe we even have Cobalt Blue and the Reverse Flash together. That would be something really, really sick, and I think it would be a really cool way to just wrap up the season. Now, obviously, Eric Wallace did say we are getting a happy ending, so it will be interesting to see what that's about as well. So yeah, the episode's starting in a bit. We're getting a Kung Fu promo now. And I'm guessing the episode has officially. s- Okay, right off the bat with Caitlin or Snow, I guess. Oh, okay, so Chillblain's here as well. This was the sneak peek they released as well from for episode 2? Oh, Barry is feeling the guilt already. Okay. Then who are you? Okay, so she's like empty memory pretty much, and Chillblains pretty much caught her up to everything. Interesting. Well, I guess that's is that alright, PK then? Oh shoot. Okay, so he's a plan to bring Caitlyn back. I think that's when the synopsis says Mike sorry, Mike Mark comes up with a plan to bring her back, which makes everyone skeptical. I'm guessing that's what it's about. Huh. Okay. Oh, Barry's pissed. Huh? So it's Caitlyn. Wait, what? Wait, so is she acting or this is interesting. Okay. Like something improvised. That's very, very interesting. Damn. Why are you flashing back to that scene, man? No. We got it in three. Oh, Allegra. There we go. Yes, there we go. That's what I'd like to see. Okay, so we're gonna get like awkward interactions like this from in this episode, I guess. That's a cool transition. I hope we get more of those. I really like the editing style a lot. This is Cecile rethinking, I'm guessing. Come on. Let's see what this is about. Joe W. Joe taking the W. I love this. I love this. I had to mute there obviously because I had to sneeze, but I hope you guys didn't hear that as well. Why the hell? No, she's not meant to be a superhero. No, 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 no. I can't lie though. This is a very very well acted scene. Damn, Jesse L. Martin, man. We're back with the flashbacks. Oh, okay. This is where the fiddler comes in. Okay, Hartley Rathwick. There he is. Okay, and Roderick as well. And there's Fiddler. Okay, so is she gonna kill Roderick then? That's what's gonna happen, isn't it? Yep. Oh, he hardly had that ear problem or something like that as well, right? Why after Hartley though? That would be interesting. Okay, Pied Piper is here, and this is why he needs Caitlyn. No. Okay, he just flies off. And she's got the same teleportation as Captain Boomerang. Interesting. That was a very good, strong first half. I love that. That was a very, very good, strong first half. Obviously we got introduced more to this. Oh shoot, I had to stop the timer. I keep forgetting. We got introduced to this new character, Snow. No, it seems like Snow and Chillblaine once again they're working together for something. It'll be interesting to see what. But like, it seemed like an improvised thing because obviously they had the chat with Team Flash, and then she's like, "Do you think that worked?" So that's very very interesting. I like that mystery being established, and obviously I'm very very interested to see what we're gonna get more with these two characters. What else did we have? Cecile, the Cecile scene with Joe and Cecile, very very well acted. Especially Jesse L. Martin. Damn, that was good. And he did have good reasons, But I just don't like them forcing this superhero thing for Cecile. That's not something I want to see with her character. So I don't really like her side of the argument because I don't want her to be in that front line. It should just be the Flash and I don't know whoever. I mean, like whoever else you have, then I don't know, but just keep the Flash for me. That's all I want on the front lines. I don't really care about anything else. I mean, I know I do care about anything else. Never mind. I just want the Flash to be in the front line, or like any other experienced sidekick at least. But like Chester, for example, I don't want to see him in the front lines. Cecil, I definitely don't want to see in the front lines. Iris, I don't want to see in the front line. Stuff like that, I don't want to see. I don't want them to push this superhero thingy for Cecile's character because it's not working for her. And let's be honest, no one really wants to see that. And then we had the awkward interactions kicking in with Chester and Allegra. Once again, this is them. I think like yes, they like each other, but they're separating ways. So I think that could be because of everyone's criticisms about Chester and Allegra, or they just want to add some relationship drama into the show, and they picked Cecile and not Cecile, Chester and Allegra of all people. And then we obviously got introduced to our new villain, the Fiddler, and that she's attacking Pied Piper. So it will be interesting to see why she picked Hartley in particular. Obviously, she did say that she wants something from him, but it'll be interesting to see what it is. But obviously, we did have Hartley flying up to, assuming to get help from Team Flash. He's gonna ask for Caitlyn's help, as we saw in the promo. But then obviously Caitlyn's not around. Maybe this new, I mean, no, because it's like a completely new memory set. But I don't know. Maybe this new Frost also has some medical abilities or something like that. Like she's got the brains. It could be that as well. But I don't know. Fiddler's cool so far. I like her. Yeah, she's pretty cool. The cinematography is amazing. I completely agree. And I really like that transition, especially in the rain. I think when we flicked to Joe, that was really, really cool. That was something I really liked as well. But so far, oh shit, we started already. So far, very, very good, strong half. I liked it. But okay, so Caitlyn's in the cryopod right now. Well, they're just okay with them killing this new character? Interesting. And yeah, obviously it fails because oh shoot. Oh damn. This is good. I'm really liking this. Also, I see Canada Grouse in the chat. Welcome, Canada Grouse, as well. This is interesting. I'm really liking this so far. Oh, Easter eggs. Is post-crisis rogues or is Red Death bringing them in? Kind of like what Zoom is doing in season 2? Could it be something like that? That would be really cool. Okay, here we have the rogues. Are we getting Red Death is coming again? Oh shoot! That is sick. Yo, Red Death is scary, man. I'm loving this. Very, very good opener. Well, not opener. Very, very good episode so far. Very, very strong. I'm really liking this so far. Much stronger than last episode for sure. So obviously, we had Caitlyn going into the cryopod. It malfunctions, and we find out that Chilblain has been doing this to actually bring Frost back. He didn't really care about Caitlyn coming back as well either. So it was just for selfish reasons to bring Frost back, and obviously now we're having this Team Flash conflict. I'm guessing now Snow is not gonna know who to trust as well. But so far, very, very interesting stuff. I'm really liking it. Fiddler, we got to see her and Red Death interact, and that was freaking amazing. Like Red Death just running in, torturing, having that scary voice as well. It's really cool. Now, Iris did mention 2 new rogues in 2 days, and they're obviously very, very similar. So the thing with this is it could be post crisis, but then you could be like, okay, but crisis happened 2 years ago, or why are they popping up now? So maybe there could be another reason behind it. That would be very, very interesting as well. Like maybe it's like, I don't know, reverse Flashpoint rogues? Is it multiverse rogues or something like that? I'm very intrigued to see what happens. Maybe it could even be them from the future brought to the present day as well, or in that context from the future brought to the past. But I'm intrigued, man. Like I'm very, very interested to see what's actually going on with all of this. Um, no new questions in the chat. We just have Malik looking pale. But yeah, I'm really liking where this is going so far. We're on a good roll. We're on a good roll. I'm really enjoying this. Unlike last week where I was like, oh, I don't know how to feel about this. No, but this week, this episode, it's been very, very solid so far. So at least that's good. And obviously, my episode breakdown, it will not be up like as soon as this episode is done. I do normally wait a day to release my episode breakdown. So my episode breakdown as usual, it will be the next day. So obviously be on the lookout for that as well. We should be ending the outbreak soon as well, because we're back into the trailers. Are we back? Nope. We're not back yet. But yeah, chat, how's everyone enjoying the episode so far? Are we liking it? Are we not liking it? Let me know. Red Death kind of creepy. That is quite scary. I can't lie. That was a very, very, not only like cool scene, but like the voice and everything is very threatening. I'm really liking this. It's like Zoom in a way, but it's very, very nice. Really loving this episode. Canada Graphs, welcome. Do you think Daddy still likes the metal? Well, that's a no-brainer, bro. Obviously, Daddy loves the metal. I think he's in episode 3, if I'm not mistaken. So next week's episode is something to look forward to. He's in episode 3 or 4, something like that. But next week's episode is one to look forward to because Daddy is back next episode, and obviously, I hope we get more comedy lines like what we could even get like an Aminet Black name drop, like we could get Aminet maybe breaking Goldface out of prison or stuff like that. That would be really really funny to see. But I just want to see Goldface just dropping some comedic lines in next week's episode. You know, we got I Love You up top, Ami Wami. You're having a nice balanced breakfast like we discussed, not just the bangers and mash. We had some really funny interaction between Goldface and Barry. So hopefully we get more of that. And obviously he's gonna be exploring Star Labs as well. So that's gonna be really interesting to look forward to as well. I 100% agree. She's clearly the new negative Speed Force avatar. 100%. They were throwing us off from the season 8 cliffhanger with that. She is 100% the negative Speed Force avatar. Now, as I said, okay, wait, the episode started. Never mind. I'll say after. Start the timer. Is that Barry? Yeah. Hmm. Flashpoint for the right reason. Yep. Well, okay, so Chillblade's part of Team Flash now. Interesting. This is a good pep talk, I can't lie. Oh, this is interesting. I'm really liking the storyline for Caitlyn. Is that Hartley? Okay, so he knows. Oh, he's being a D-head again, huh? Roderick. I'm liking this new character. Like her. I like this character, man. She's sweet. She's like an NPC or something like that. What was that turn? Oh, that's hard. But again, they're gonna have to risk. They're gonna have to risk killing. They're gonna have to risk killing this new character as well. So it's gonna be. I mean, it's not even up for debate what they're gonna kill someone. So I don't think they're gonna do anything. You know, they can't really. It's a very tricky situation. It's a very tricky situation that they're in. But damn, I'm liking this character a lot. This new Frost character. You know, she's being really sweet. She's very very sweet. Very very nice. So that's a plus, I guess. You can already see. I guess she has similarities with Caitlyn as well. You know, she's really nice as well. But you can see how she stands out compared to the other character, her other alter egos, might I say, Caitlyn and Frost. What else do we have? Oh, we had Chillblaine being part of Team Flash now, so I guess that's a thing. They're gonna have to start trusting each other. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. And it seems like I don't know, will we get Chillblaine being like out in the field or something like that? I hope that doesn't happen. But I am interested to see this you know, this predicament that they're in now because now they have to choose Caitlyn Frost or you know keep this character. Now I think they're gonna keep this character, and I think she's going to be maintained for the duration of the season. But I don't know. Maybe we could see one of the other characters soon enough. I don't know. But I think this character's staying. I don't think they're gonna really make a decision to get rid of one, bring back another, because you can't really choose something like that. That's the thing. So I think this character's gonna stay. But yeah, what's everyone thinking? What's everyone saying about this episode? How are you guys liking it? Are you guys disliking it? Let me know. And what's the scene that stood out to you the most? Um, what do you think will happen? Well, I'm watching it right now, so I guess I kind of already know in a way. There's still a few minutes for the episode to come back. Zay says I'm liking it so far. It's very, very good. Very, very strong. I don't know if this it's just this thing where ever since Eric Wallace took over, episode twos have always been on a roll. Like we had season 6, episode 2, A Flash of the Lightning. That was really good. We had season 7, episode 2, which again it was an insane episode. Season 8, episode 2 was really, really good. And season 9, episode 2 is on a roll as well. So, Eric Wallace has a streak with episode twos. So I guess that's a plus. This episode is way better than season 9 episode 1. I 100% agree. I'm really loving this episode so far. Very, very interesting stuff. But yeah, we're back. We're back. No, bring Caitlin back. I mean, don't really. Caitlin. What? Come on, Barry. Aw. Barry would have chosen Caitlin. I'm 100% sure of it. Yeah, that's been his friend for years as well. He definitely would have chosen Caitlin. Why those numbers choosing Frost though? What the hell? That was interesting. Now, okay, Barry's guilt. We're seeing more. Oh, huh? What does she mean by that? Oh, so interesting. We're gonna get a Barry and Snow scene. That would be really cool as well, no? So, do they enter the CNC and then choose who to pick up? I don't know. Seems like a character twist type thing, but I don't know. We'll see. Why? Why Allegra? Why are we getting that? Oh. Oh, Cecile. That was a cool shot, though. I like that. Shoot. You see, these sorts of scenes, always work with Cecile. Like, oh, so these scenes are when Cecile really stands out. So I don't really mind having this. Just up to her. It's hers. Damn, this character is sweet, man. Alert. Is she gonna kill him? Ah, ad break. Interesting. So obviously we had the votes. I still didn't get what Iris meant when she decided to choose Frost. That's very interesting. I was like, because when they were doing all the votes, I was quite certain, like all the OGs, shall we say, they would have picked Caitlyn because they known her for longer. They've been closer for longer. But then Iris picked Frost. Like, huh? And I'm pretty sure if it was up to Barry, Barry would have 100% picked Caitlyn. There's no doubt in that. But the fact that they're leaving the choice up to this new character, the Snow character, I like that. I'm a big fan of that. So it'll be interesting to see where it goes. I think that she's gonna choose to just stay, but I like that. I do really like it. Now, as I said, I was worried about what sort of scenes Cecile would have in this episode, But I can't lie, like these sorts of pep talk scenes in particular, it's when Cecile does really shine. So in this, like this time at least, in this Cecile interaction we had with this Snow character, it worked. It did really work. So surprisingly enough, I don't really have a criticism for Cecile so far, apart from the interaction she had with Joe, which once again very well acted, but I just don't want her doing any superhero business. But this interaction she had with Snow was something I really liked. But I guess that's pretty much it. Now Fiddler's obviously attacking, and we just have to wait for the ad break to end until we obviously start again. JD saying been a decent episode so far. I've been really enjoying this episode. You know, I said it earlier. I don't know if you were around, but I've said it earlier. Episode twos, ever since Eric Wallace took over, they've been very, very good, and you know, I'm really enjoying this episode as well. I know, yeah, like not really a child, but like you know, so something about this character, like it's so innocent, and like so genuine, so sweet. You're just like, damn, I like. It's very cute. It's very, very cute. So I like that. I don't know who you're talking about. Is it Cecile or Caitlin you're talking about? Um, sort of that as well. Yeah, it does kind of actually. Yeah, that did recently clock, but I could see that it does kind of feel season 1 and 2 ish as well. So nothing to complain about. So far, it's been a very, very good episode. So I'm happy. I'm happy this week. You're not gonna see me going, "Oh, what is this time?" That's all last week. This week, I'm happy. This is a very, very good episode. And next week, I'm gonna be even happier because Daddy is back next episode. Obviously, Goldface. Yeah, because Eric Wallace did say, especially in this season, we're gonna be getting like a lot of Easter eggs, and obviously Izzy Bowen as the OG fiddler. I guess that's it. That's one of the Easter eggs planted in this episode. And obviously, we're gonna get many more as the season goes on. Snow's alright, but the whole story arc is pointless. They killed off Killer Frost for a reason. They should have kept Caitlyn. That's true as well, but I think we're gonna have something interesting going on in regards to this storyline. But you know, I do like the addition of this new character though. This is something I am quite happy about. Okay, so you're talking about Panna Baker's character. Why am I not watching the episode right now? Because it's on ad break right now. That's why. I heard Becky is also yeah. I think she's episode 6, if I'm not wrong. That seems yeah, episode 6. I think Dreamer from Supergirl is back in that episode as well, if I'm not wrong. Okay, are we back? No, we're not back yet. Caitlin. I'd say Caitlin, Snow, Frost so far. I like Snow already way more than I do Frost. Now I think we're back. Yeah, we're back. Oh, Pied Piper. Is she gonna kill him? Oh shoot. Barry comes in. Did you just finish her off like that? Interesting. Damn, that quick. Surely can't be that quick. Okay, so she's like Canary as well. That was the exact same Canary sound effect, screaming. Oh, Barry's just phasing again. We have more phasing. But he's still affected by it. That's interesting. Oh, pep talk. We love a pep talk, don't we? No, don't finish it off like this. Oh, what the hell? That was cool. What the hell is this? Okay, that's cool as well. Boomerang? Boomerang. I think I capture him. No, and it's gone. Oh no. Are we go- The only annoying thing about this is we're getting so many ad breaks, and that's very, very irritating. But yeah. But that was cool. That was really cool. We had the Fiddler coming in, killing everyone, but they're actually trapped in like some vibrational force. And I really like that, ability Barry, did with like phasing, and then like, we see everyone over there. That was really, really cool. I really like that. But obviously, we know from the trailer, the season 9 trailer, that Red Death is gathering all of these particles because she wants to build a time machine for a specific purpose. Now, what that purpose is, we don't know. Is it to bring her loved ones back? For example, maybe in the future, Mary, Sophie, all of that, Luke, maybe they're all dead and she wants to bring them back. Or there's another use for this time machine. One of them. I don't know. Maybe she's bringing in new rogues through the time machine. It could be something like that as well. But obviously, we know Red Death is she's working with these rogues. Well, she's pretty much in charge of the rogues to gather all these particles. And it was cool to see Captain Boomerang and Fiddler teaming up together at the end. That was really nice. I'm not really too much of a fan of pep talks, but I guess this time it worked. And then what else do we have? Yeah, and then as I said, Captain Boomerang just comes in, defeats the Flash, takes the gauntlets, and that's pretty much it. Still a while to go. We have like 10 more minutes left for the ad break. So many ads. I know it's so annoying. It's so many as well. Exactly. I really like that. Like you can very clearly see he's much more confident now, and that is something I do really like. Yeah, that's another thing as well. Um, Not really. And that is what I like. He knows exactly what to do now. He's not like, oh, we're back, but he's not like, going into someone's ear asking for help now. That's something I do really like. But yeah, we started. saying that it could obviously kill her, so it's true. I like this. Name reveal. Keon. Like Frost had a name as well. Frost. Does she have like nature like abilities? Will she get something like that? That would be interesting. What the hell? Oh. Oh. New Team Flash member gone already. I really like the shots in this episode as well. Whoever directed this episode, they should have done more. Hopefully they do more. Keon. That's an interesting name, Keon. You could what? Oh, they're going clubbing. So I'm guessing we're gonna get more scenes like with Barry and Iris just having fun together. Oh no. No. It does feel very season 1, season 2 like, with them having fun like this. Like, one that really stood out was that bowling scene, for example, in season 1, episode 15, I think. Oh, Red Death? So they stopped phasing or oh, no. Okay. Damn, Red Death? Okay. That's sick. Beautiful episode. Goldface! Yes! That's gonna be funny. Goldface! Yo! Oh, we have like a post-credit scene as well with them dancing. Interesting. What? We have like credits with them all dancing, having fun as well. That's really cool. But oh, they're doing that again. He's the Flash. Okay, that's it. Really, really good episode. Love this episode a lot. Really, really love this episode. Feels very season 1 too, like very, very good storylines for every single character. So that was a plus. I just enjoyed it. As I said, episode 2s have always been in a streak, so that is great. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up, and obviously, you guys will get my overall thoughts and just the breakdown in general tomorrow when I upload my review for episode 2. But thank you for everyone who's joined the stream. It was really, really fun doing this. Once again, I really loved this episode. I thought the new Frost was a really good addition to the show, and as I said, all the cool characters were all the cool characters, all the storylines were really, really cool. That post-credit scene was really, really sick. Obviously, I'm gonna rewatch the episode, gather my thoughts better, have some notes, and obviously then I will do the breakdown tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that, guys, on my YouTube channel. And obviously, for those who haven't joined my Discord server, it is linked in the description down below as well. And also be sure to follow me on Twitter if you guys haven't already. That is also in the description down below. But yeah, anyways, I will see you guys for my review for The Fly Season 9, Episode 2.